Today on Rust Bucket Garage, we've got a package. We've got a really nice package from Desert Does It. Some of you may be familiar with this if you're in the Swedish fish, little key ring, and this is the Desert Does It seat jacker package. So what this is this raises up the front of your seats in your Tacomas and 4Runners, GXs. You'll notice I've got multiples. So we're going to actually be doing, today we'll do the GX, and tomorrow we'll do the Tacoma. This is to fix the issue where it feels like you're sliding forward, your lower back hurting after an extended period of time in your Tacomas and GXs and 4Runners and FJ Cruisers. So we're gonna definitely put this in. My overall opinion of the product and machining is it's really well made. It's aluminum. I'd probably say, what's that? Maybe half a pound. The threads look excellent. I've seen some products on the internet where it looks like a beaver has chewed the threads into the block. So we're gonna give this a try. So I just want to do a quick tabletop of what you get when you order a set of seat jackers from Desert Does It. Comes in a nice sealed package. You get your fasteners, you get your blocks, or your seat jacker blocks. They give you a nice little sticker. I ordered 2 sets, one for the Tacoma and one for the GX470. And I don't know if that comes in every package, but got that. I got a key fob, and I got a nice Swedish fish. Yeah, high quality fasteners, grade 10.9 metrics. These are 15 millimeter socket heads that will be used to mount the existing seat bracket onto the block. So it's a nice little block, really good quality. I had to go back and winds up they do supply instructions in the package. What we need to do is torque the existing bolt that we remove down to 27 foot-pounds. Apply some blued thread locker on there. This is the part that gets assembled in your car. And then the existing seat bracket bolts down on top here. And you can see the threads are really nice. So it's a really nice package. Painted aluminum, high quality, well built. Just need to make sure that when we're putting this in that we torque down. During the video I mentioned 35-40 foot-pounds. Actually, after reading the instructions, it's actually 27 foot-pounds for both the torquing the seat bracket down to the jacker, and then the jacker to the down on the floor. So it is really nice setup, fast. The Tacoma took about 10 minutes per seat. The GX takes probably about 15. I had to do a little bit of modification to the carpeting came up underneath here, so I needed to clear that out so it would sit flat. But other than that, quick installation. Wonderful improvement in the seating position, especially in the Tacoma. So I'll let you look at the rest of the videos for the installation after. Thank you. So first things, I've seen other people install these. Typically, you have to loosen the back and take the covers off, loosen the back. We loosen the back here so it allows a little bit of flex. So when we put the jackers into the front of the seat, it gives us a little room to flex the thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to reach in here, and there's just you pull it off of the top, rotate it back, and then we can see the 14 millimeter. Let's do the other side too. I already loosened this one. Oh, look, a dime. Excellent. I'm getting paid. So we're going to go ahead and loosen these up right here, get a little bit of slack. And let's see, I'll set you down here. And we're not going to take them all the way out. We'll just loosen them up a little bit. Do the same on the other. Don't know how. So I'll just loosen them up here a little bit, and this is just to give us some wiggle room so we can lift the back of the seat up, and we'll go ahead and do the fronts. One thing we're going to have to do is we need to get at the front covers here, so we're going to move the seat back. Give some room to access the fronts. Should probably go over this package. You know, when you order for each seat, basically it's if you order it through Desert Does It, it's like $90 for each seat. It's a little bit expensive, but you know what? If it helps the your lower back during like a long drive, road trip, maybe even off road. I don't know about that yet, but basically, it comes with two jackers for per seat. It's got bolts and a nice little sticker. It's a nice little package. And so then what we need to do is we move the seat back. We're gonna come in here with our trim tool and loosen up the jacker, or the little cover here. Slide it back here and watch the process here. See if we can balance you out there, and do the same here, and just reach under and loosen it up a little bit. Don't want to break anything. It's plastic. It's a little cold out today, so put my finger in there, and there we go. Get that loose, and so we're gonna grab our 14 millimeter. Nice thing about Toyotas, everything seems to be 14 millimeter. I'm gonna remove this bolt here. We'd already loosened up the back. And we'll do the other side. Might be a little off camera. I wouldn't say these are too tight. I'm sure there's a torque spec. It's probably, I don't know, 40 pounds, 35, 40 pounds. If I can find out the torque spec for it, I'll let you know. So what we can do here is, well, I've got a seat cover because I have the infamous torn seat covers. What we'll do is we'll just go to the front of the seat, and we're at, it looks like about what is that, 3 inches in the front. So that's our current clearance. And now that the seat is loose in the back, we have plenty of room to get the seat jacker in. So we can go ahead and install there's a post on the back. There's a hole right here. There's a matching post right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to install that in there. Line that down. Looks like I got a little bit of a problem with the carpeting getting in the way here. Looks like I'm gonna have to trim that back a little bit. I'm gonna go grab a little knife. I'll be right back. You know, you should always have all the tools that you need when you're doing your job. So we're gonna trim some of this carpet back here. There we go. Now this should sit flat, and it does. So we're gonna see how that fits. So that's there. I'm gonna take a look at, open up the package here. Get the bolts. These are originals, and these are additionals. So I'm going to assume that the new ones, I'll just double check here. Okay, so the original bolt needs to go down through the bottom, and the bolts that they supply go through the bracket into the seat jacker. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Lift it up, install this one, and I'm going to do the get those lined up there. I'm going to get started by hand. And make sure you don't cross thread them, so that's why I'm starting by hand. Okay, we can do the same on the other side. Get the other seat jacker out. Cross thread it. There we go. And I'm not going to tighten it yet. Let's see here. Let's get it snug. And that guide pin that the seat jacker has keeps everything aligned. So we got that one in. And we'll do the same on the other side. tighten it up. Everything all nice and because I don't want this sliding on just in case there's a crash. I don't want to be moving. So now I'm going to wiggle and jiggle the seat. Everything all lined up there. And then the supplied bolt that they send in the package. Got that one. Install this one. You'll notice the two threaded holes in the front. They've got a molly panel, so you can put a panel up in the front here. And you can attach, I've seen fire extinguishers and flashlights and stuff like that. But if you're not an off-road adventurer, I guess it would also keep stuff from sliding out underneath the seat. Speaking of that, what's underneath my seat? No, just junk. And so this is the driver's seat. Okay, that threads in nice. I'll just oh, that's a, that is not a 14, that is a 15. So we'll go get a 15mm socket. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Let's grab a 15. See, it's 15. There we go, 15. So looks like you need a 15mm. I'll add that to my comments here. We'll tighten this down. That's down. Nice positive. Okay, so we measured it last time. It was just a little under 3 inches from the edge. So now we're about from the front edge down about 4 inches. This is supposed to be 1.25 inches. That's pretty firm there. What we'll do is we'll attach the we'll put the covers back on here. Let's see. Got you clipped. Maybe you can picture this one a little bit. And so this is the cover for this side. It looks like we've got 2 hooks right here that go underneath and rotate in. And it looks like it just hooks right here. So these tabs right here go over the top of this, and these 2 hooks slip in underneath here. There should be some pins up right here, so we slide those. I don't think they slide in there, so oh, I see the plastic hooks right there. Line them up. And you'll notice it raises it up. It doesn't fit perfect. There's going to be a little edge. I don't know if we're going to catch stuff here in the future or not. But that's the installation on this side. I'm going to put the cover on there, and then it's going to be repeat on the other side. I'll show you tightening up the back and stuff here in a second. And so here's the finished insulation for that. And then what we had to do is we got to move the seat back forward. So we can gain access to the rears. So we'll switch this back to 14mm and go retighten up the back. And so winter has been tough here. do a little bit of detailing here in the spring. All the snow, the mud, it's gone. Tighten that back up. Again, this is the 14mm. There we go, there, that's tight. Okay, so feels like it's about 35-40 foot-pounds, and so we'll take a look at the connectors here. It looks like it's just a snap on there and a slide over the bottom. So what we'll do is we'll let's see. Looks like it snaps on the bottom and slides over the top. There we go, that one's in. Put the other seat piece on. And there we go. All done. We'll put our carpet back. And it's repeats on the passenger side, so we'll have to give you a little bit of feedback of how it actually feels with the seat checkers in after a couple of weeks of traveling around with it. Thanks again. Another excellent adventure. Only a few more to go. I think I'll eat my Swedish fish. Thank you. See you in the next adventure. Like and subscribe. And so the passenger side, similar story. Raised it up, the seat up in the front here, about an inch. So hopefully this will help reduce the pressure on my better half's back when we're driving long distances, overlanding, stuff like that. So nice clean installation. Desert Does It did a really good job, very stable. So we'll report back our findings and see if we still like them in a few months.